Hi guys, FIFA Fan 0511 is today with episode number 10 of my Luck for Draw series. I can't believe we've already managed to get to 10 episodes, so yeah, let's see if episode 10 can give us a special pack. Oh, just seen FIFA points aren't available in market at the moment. I wonder where that is. Anyway, so we're going to get into our first pack and see who we get. Our best player then is Mirante. I shall also send Jandal to the club as he was our next best player that wasn't in the same league. So yeah, we can't keep... The Skiglia is definitely not in the in this episode. Well, unless it is... Well, actually no, either way it can't be. So, we have our Serie A goalkeeper and also a Russian league centre-back as our backup. So, and our second pack, we get Emenike. Now this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a hybrid around Mirante and Emenike. So yeah, that is going to be this team, and I should be back once I've made the squad around those two. And yeah, we'll see what we can get. Okay guys, so I am back. Now this is the team that we came up with for the 10 games. It's a 5-2-1-2. Obviously around Mirante and Emenike. It's the first time I've used this formation, and it was certainly interesting. So then in goal, as you can see, we got Antonio Mirante, one of the players we got in the pack. 78 rated goalkeeper, plays for Parma from Italy. Key stats 80 diving and 81 reflexes. At right centre back then we have Martin Cáceres, 79 rated, plays for Juventus from Uruguay. Key stats 82 pace and 82 defending. He cost us 1,600 coins, and despite him not saying it, our last goal we scored with this team was clearly a Cáceres assist, so yeah, he did get one assist. At middle centre half then we have Giorgio Chiellini, 84 rated, plays for Juventus from Italy. Key stats 87 defending and 86 physical, and he cost us 3,500 coins and failed to score or get an assist in our 10 games. At left centre back then we have informed Leonardo Bonucci, 80 rated, plays for Juventus from Italy. Key stats 82 defending and 81 physical, and he cost us 56,000 coins and failed to get an assist or a goal in our 10 games. At right wing back we have Roman Shishikin, 76 rated, plays for Lokomotiv Moscow from Russia. Key stats 77 pace and 76 defending, and he cost us 500 coins and failed to get a goal nor an assist in our 10 games. At left wing back then we have Kana Erkin, 77 rated, plays for Fenerbahce from Turkey. Key stats then 82 pace and 78 dribbling, although as you can see all his base stats are 72 plus. He cost us 3,600 coins purely to get him in left wing back and failed to score or get an assist in our 10 games. At right centre midfield then we have Manuel Fernandes, 79 rated, plays for Lokomotiv Moscow from Portugal. Key stats 82 pace and 82 dribbling, and he costs us 1,500 coins purely because he's normally a centre defensive mid, and he got one assist in our 10 games. At left centre midfield then we have Raul Meireles, 79 rated, plays for Fenerbahce from Portugal. Key stats 80 passing and 77 dribbling. He cost us 400 coins and only got one assist in our 10 games. So that moves us on to possibly the sweatiest front three. Well, supposedly sweatiest front three I've used this FIFA. At centre attacking mid we have Ahmed Musa, 75 rated, plays for CSK in Moscow from Nigeria. Key stats 93 pace, 81 dribbling, 4-star skills. He cost us 5,200 coins, and in our 10 games we've got 2 goals and 6 assists. At right striker then we have Seydou Doumbia. Bear in mind I bought him I think it was the day before his Roman card got released, so yeah, hence the price. 82 rated, plays for CSK in Moscow from Ivory Coast. Key stats 93 pace, 82 dribbling, 82 shooting, and 4-star. And in our 10, it cost 1,800 coins, and in our 10 games got us 6 goals and 5 assists. Now, which finally leads on to our final player in the side, who was the other player we packed. Emmanuel Emenike, 80 rated, plays for Fenerbahce from Nigeria. Key stats 88 pace and 83 physical. He does normally cost around 1,000 coins, and he got us 10 goals and an assist in our 10 games. So yeah, quite clearly our top goal scorer. Okay, so that is the team for you. I shall now go into my review on the team. Okay guys, so this section of the video I'm first going to talk about how this team was to use whilst the goals go in, and then eventually go on to my rankings and personal opinions on the team. So, first of all, I thought that I think it's the first time I've used the 5-back formation on this game, or it's one of the first times anyway. And I thought, as I planned it, it looked like a really sweaty team. I think, pretty sure both my centre midfielders had 70 plus all stats, both with good work rates, and then a very deadly front three in Dumbia, Musa and Emenike. But the first thing I did notice was, despite those three all being class up front and tearing defences to shreds, that they weren't as deadly as I first thought. I think Dumbia was probably the biggest letdown in all this, although that was just how I've personally felt to use them. Musa was a great centre attacking mid, which is surprising considering he really isn't a centre attacking mid, he's definitely a striker. And although I would say Musa and Emenike were the two of my front three that really held together. So in goal, Morante then, he was a huge shot, he played really well for me, and considering his price and rating, if I had to make a budget team or had to pick him, there are some big name goalkeepers that I'd really pick him over. Our two wing backs then, Shishkin and Erkin. I thought I'd like Erkin a bit more, considering he's well rounded, and he was not bad. I think I prefer Shishkin. He just seemed to get up and back better, but no, they weren't the best full backs or wing backs. Right, our back three then. Caceres was not bad at all. I will say Bonucci informs a bit of an. He was slightly like. How do I put this? I paid a lot more than him than that he was actually worth, in all fairness. And Chiellini, yeah, is solid as always. You just get what you pay for him. Okay, so my two central midfielders, Raul Meireles and Gelson Fernandes, were both big shocks, but I did really like both of them. And there are two players that I would certainly invest in the future in a similar team like this, because they are both well rounded, both can hit one, both good defensively, and they're just generally good, well rounded players. Akram Musa was a big shock at centre attacking mid. And yeah, Musa was just a great attacking midfield player. His passing distribution and runs were very inspirational. So onto my front two. Now, Dumbia and Emenike, I've certainly was a bit let down with Dumbia, and I definitely preferred using Emenike in this team. He just felt like a better player to use. I mean, the stats may prove differently, but out of the two strikers, I'd recommend Emenike, and maybe try Dumbia in a different team, as he may work better there. So now I'm going to go on to the player ratings and who finished where in my team according to average match rating for the duration of the 10 games. Now I've just slated Dumbia, and yeah, although he did do that quite well. Okay, so anyway, at 11th then we have Martin Caceres, average match rating of 5.96, and I thought he was an alright centre back, but he wasn't anything special. 1.6 grand. Yeah, just average really. At 10th we have Erkin, who I was a bit let down by, considering his stats were incredibly well rounded, and I did have to pay £3.5 grand for him. He was a letdown. I thought he may have got one or two more assists at least. At 9th, Leonardo Bonucci in form, who for 56 grand was such a letdown. An average match rating of 6.3, and he just seemed to be quite sloppy. At 8th then we have Shishkin, who, like Erkin, was not great. I mean, Shishkin was probably the better out of the two wing backs, and I would agree with average match rating on this one, but still he wasn't exactly that great a player. At 7th then we have Giorgio Chiellini, average rating of 6.4, and was definitely my strongest defender, as you can tell by both match rating, considering my back five are all the bottom five, which is quite interesting. Anyway, at 6th then we have Gelson Fernandes, who his work rate is fantastic. Considering he has medium, then I thought he did really well and was just a very good player for the team. At 5th then we have Raul Meireles, average rating of 6.81, and like Fernandes, there just wasn't really much difference between them. They're both like-for-like players, and they both had similar ways and playing styles. At 4th we have Akram Musa. I feel could have easily came first. I think he had, is that 6 assists there, I think. as well as 2 goals, and as an attacking mid I would recommend him because he was just a fantastic player. And at third we have Emmanuel Emenike, who, 10 goals in 10 games doesn't lie. Certainly the stronger of my 2 strikers, also getting an assist, but he was just more clinical and his positioning was just ideal for the striker that he was. Second, Dumbia, 6 goals, 5 assists. It's still quite good, but I just preferred Emenike, and he just seems to take his chances a lot better. But surprisingly, it was good for the team, but number 1 is Morante. And he was good, did keep a couple of clean sheets in big games. And that is the team. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.